Now, each day you get more equipment. So today, after we check in quarantine, we're gonna get a flashlight and this scanner tool. So first, let's see how people are going. So we've got our 2 people in quarantine. This is the guy that had the red skin. So we're gonna look around, see if there's anything else kind of going on, see if anything's getting worse. Doesn't look like he's got red skin anymore, so we're gonna go in. We'll unmark that red skin, and we'll send him back to the survivor block. So he's good to go. We're not gonna move this guy yet, because we're gonna go grab the tools, and I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of a representation of what these tools do. It's actually kind of cool. So we're gonna go back to quarantine, take a look at this guy here. Have him step over here. He's got bruises, is what we saw on the first go around. This will give you kind of a little introduction to the tool. So what the scanner does is it allows you kind of look under their shirt and whatnot. They still wear, you know, their undergarments, so there's no worry about seeing anything you don't want to see. And you can kind of look around. So we're going to look for that bruising, see if he's got any more bruising. He looks clear now. Let's check his legs. Everything looks good. No bites. Check the front. Nothing. Everything looks good. So it looks like his bruises are good. You can check their feet. Yes. The other thing that you can do with this is if you hit the F button, it'll toggle on your normal light. So like if it's dark, you can't see. It'll also... You did see a nipple. Why are you staring at his nipple, Chrissy? But you can also look for hidden things. So with this pink light, if there was like a bite that they covered up or whatever, you can kind of take a look. You can see if there's anything that they're hiding. So it doesn't look like he's hiding anything. He was inspecting? Definitely. Definitely inspecting. Alright, you look like you're good to go. Alright, so we're going to take the bruising symptom off. The reason I take these symptoms off is when you go to send the people who are in the survivor block out, which is how you get some extra money, it's easier to know if they had anything when they left quarantine. So like Robert here, when he leaves quarantine, he's got nothing that I could see. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to send Robert over. Identification verified. Now that we've got our quarantine cleared up, let's go ahead and we'll call in some more people and see what's going on. So they can do stuff like wearing hats and whatnot. You tell them to take it off, be like, I don't, you know, we want to see what's going on. You got anything crazy, like a bite or whatever on top of your head? He's got some bruising, so we'll mark bruising. Let's take a look. Anything else? Nothing on that arm. Check the other side. Nothing on this arm. How's the back look? He's got some scratches there on his back, so we're going to mark skin cuts. Let's see. Anything. Nothing on this side. Nothing on this arm. Check his feet. Everything looks fine there. Nothing. No bite marks. Checking again. Everything looks fine. Let's go ahead and turn on. Yep. We'll turn on the purple light just to see if he's got anything kind of hidden. I do one and then I do the other, because then if I miss something like this, I can flip back and forth. So he's got some bruising, which we've already marked. We've got those cuts. Let's see, nothing. Let's check his feet. Nothing on his feet. Check his other arm. Nothing. Okay, so you look like you're good to go. Like I said, you look like you got beat up a little bit, my friend, but nothing that's too crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna send you over to quarantine. And let's check in on you tomorrow. Alright, so now we got our next person coming in. He's wearing his crazy Ray-Bans glasses. Take those off. Oh, he's got some yellow eyes. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll mark he's got the yellow eyes. What is that? We've got bruising. More bruising. This guy's been beat the heck up. What's going on here? Why are you... Did you get into some kind of fight? Are you fighting the zombies? Let's check his neck, make sure there's nothing under that hood. Nothing so far. Nothing. Check his feet. Alright. Let's turn on the purple light. Nothing else of interest so far. Yep, we're good to go. No bite in the bottom?
You are in a quarantine zone.
I didn't see anything.
Calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection. Remove your outer clothing.
Let's see. So, yellow eyes is supposed to be not a sign of infection and bruising. So we're going to go ahead and send this guy over to quarantine just to see how he's doing tomorrow. Now, one of the things that I'm sure you guys are wondering is what happens if I get it wrong and one of these guys over here is the other way. One of these guys over here, gals, when we have gals in here, is infected. Well, what can happen is if they're inside a quarantine, they'll kill everybody else in the quarantine with them. So you really want to make sure you're paying attention and not sending everybody over to quarantine and trying to get the other, the infected people over to liquidation. That way you can save as many people as you can. So let's go get our next person and bring them in.
Come on.
So what do we got going on here? You got some blood on your mouth.
I'm just tired.
You're just tired, you say. I'm tired too, but I don't have blood on my mouth. What's going on here? Why do you got blood on your mouth? What, wait, what is that? Let's see. That's just bruising. So we'll mark bruising. Let's see. Nothing on her stomach. Check her leg. Check her other leg. It's just from bad mouth hygiene. I mean, it could be. Definitely could be. Alright, let's see. Oh. Her back is beat the heck up. Where are you fighting out there? More bruising. Wait, is that... That just looks like bruising. Let's look at this. It's definitely bruising. Nothing on her leg. Check her arm. Necrosis gets this, like... Looks like healing bite marks. Could be. Necrosis is it's more like widespread. Like I had one when I was testing this out earlier that I thought it was necrosis and it was just really bad bruising. So like this, like it is widespread, but it doesn't have like where it's like solid and it got the red stuff in there. At least from what I can see, it's all black. Like just general bruising. Let's check her arm, the front here. This is definitely more bruising. Nothing with her eyes, nothing with her hands, nothing with her feet. Let's turn on this other light.
Stay calm and wait for your turn. Prepare your belongings for inspection.
Let's see, anything. Nothing. Check here. All right. So I think you just got bruising and the mouth blood. Mouth blood is a potential sign, but it is not a guarantee. So what happens if you send them over to liquidation and they're not infected is you do get a penalty. So like if y'all were like, well, screw it. We're all healthy. We don't want to deal with sick people. Let's just send them all over there. You're going to get in big trouble. So you try to just send over people who are for sure
What do you mean, just precautions?
for sure zombies.
Next survivor.
Can't get caught if there's no bodies. You don't have any symptoms, huh? Likely story, likely story. Let's take a look. Alright. Check your stuff. Oh, we got a bite. We've got a bite. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll mark the bite mark. And with that, we're not
This
even
is your
gonna.
last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
Yeah, there's no turning
You
back.
take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up
You go
in
to
your bed and
liquidation.
believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You
Go
stay in
quarantine.
Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Why are they closed?
See you later. Have a good one, lady. Nom nom nom. She was definitely gonna nom 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 the people in my quarantine.
Identification verified. Quarantine status stable. No
Alright,
incidents reported.
so we are done with our roll call for today. So we're gonna head out and go back to our bunk. I won't skip this. I will tell you guys there is some stuff over here, but this will come later in a couple days, so don't worry about the warehouse just yet. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hit the rack, let's get some sleep, and let's